future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Oh my god, yay! It's time for the Pandora Boxx show on UBN Radio.
There's so many of them.
Oh my god, thank you. Oh, now they're gone.
Oh, they come and go real fast. Typical man.
And to my right is my lovely co-host, Miss Samantha Hale.
Lovely.
Hi.
Oh my god, I think you've said that like every week now.
I know. Your hair is a lovely shade of lavender this week again.
Thank you.
It's brighter. I like it.
It is brighter, yeah. Yeah, I just figured, you know what? Why not? Let's just put a bunch of different colors in it and see what happens.
I've always wanted to do blue. I don't know why. Or
Actually,
pink.
that's what I was thinking about doing next. It's blue.
Well, I was going to do pink too, but I'm like, I'm already a raging homosexual. I don't know if bright
Yeah.
pink hair, if I need to do that, if I need to cross more over into the stereotypical fag.
Right, and having...
I said fag.
You
Get
did?
over it.
I love this new get over it attitude. You're
don't
wearing
know
a
why I had it today.
cheeseburger on
A
your
cheeseburger on my
t-shirt. Like, get
t-shirt.
over it.
Get over it.
Get over it. I've got meat on my stomach. What you gonna do? I mean, sounds like a good night
Well,
to me.
since I can't really eat them, I'm going to wear it.
You can't eat a burger?
I shouldn't, but I
Oh,
occasionally.
But we do.
I'm going to be a workout guru soon. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
workout's
coming
a
up
drag.
soon. Awesome.
Yay! We've been having meetings and stuff, and got a shoot date and everything. So I'm excited. So it's gonna be great.
Fabulous.
It's gonna help. It's gonna get me in shape too, because now I have to really start working out. But the whole thing was that I don't really like to work out, and that's the whole premise of this is for people that don't really like to work out, but we're making it fun, so there'll be comedy while you're
Right.
working out. And Craig is a great trainer, Craig Ramsey, who I'm doing the project with, and he's super hot.
That helps.
And he's super motivating too because he's friendly about it. So it's gonna. I'm really excited.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be just like Jane Fonda on the 80s, or Miss Piggy actually.
Oh.
My sister used to have Miss Piggy aerobic workout.
Aerobic?
Aerobic.
Aerobic?
Workout.
Oh, piggy.
Miss Piggy. Yeah.
Oh. So does having a purple bob make me more or less of a lesbian? Is my question. Because I was wearing a leather jacket last night and leather boots, and Raja said I look like a leather daddy.
Oh.
I know. I told her I'd take her home. I just left her on the corner somewhere.
She didn't know, trust me. She's probably fucking wasted and stoned.
But that's why we love her.
Yes.
She's exploring other dimensions. Artistically speaking.
You mean she's an old lushy pothead?
An old soul.
I do love her though, but yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's gonna come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I
When she returns your text.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you didn't return my text. What?
What? Yes,
Is
I
it
did.
Oh God! All right, I'm just gonna have to text you every day.
You're gonna have to send like a courier pigeon. Send like a potgram. That way she'll answer the door.
A pot lolly here.
Totally. With
Wave it in front of her. Hey, come on.
PB Box Show Tuesdays 5 p.m.
Come on.
Come on, Raja.
Come on.
Oh my God, she's gonna murder us both. Like she's listening.
Hey, marijuana is legal medicinally here
It sure
in Los
is.
Angeles. That's
It
why
sure
it
is.
smells like pot everywhere.
Oh my God. Oh, Mickey's last night. There was someone just right on the patio. I sat up real fast. Huh?
You were like, "Who's my new friend?"
Who's my new friend? Hi. Hi.
Oh, I don't really like the smell, so
Well, I don't know. I know I don't mind it. But then
I don't
also,
mind. I mean, I'm not like. Ugh. I actually, the cigarette smell is disgusting.
That's true. I like pot smoke better than cigarette smoke. But who am I? Like, I grew up with horses. I like the smell of horse shit. So don't listen to me at all. I grew up with that.
Well, speaking of horse shit, let's do some celebrity stalking.
Segue.
Oh no, I can't.
Oh, stop it.
Oh,
You're gonna get my cheeseburger.
God. I was I was recognized at the Starbucks today.
Were
They're
you?
like, were you on a show called RuPaul's Drag Race?
That's so. Did they whisper it? Because they
They
weren't
do.
sure.
They kind of always like it's a funny little thing. Yeah, but yeah.
And did you say no? I work at the Abbey. My name's Alusha.
No, I said yes. I was. My name is Mystique Summers Madison.
Oh my God.
She's always the one I used to tell people I am because we don't look anything alike, obviously.
Really, I see it.
No,
though.
no, yeah. So it makes me giggle. So did you see the Adele and Graham Norton, the prank that they pulled,
Oh,
where
so
Adele
funny.
dressed up as an
Yeah.
Adele impersonator?
She's like, I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Jenny.
Jenny. That's right. That's
And then
so
the
funny.
song started and she couldn't. She's oh no. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I missed it. So good.
Oh, and the look on their faces when they realized
When they figured it out, the one girl figured it out really fast, and the
Yeah,
other
as
ones
soon
like
as she
weren't
started
sure yet. She's like,
singing.
no, really, and they were like, I don't know. That was
Yeah.
funny. When she took her shoes off, that's when it was like, okay, that's Adele.
Yeah,
for sure.
I guess I didn't know she took her shoes off.
I didn't, but one of the girls that was auditioning,
Yeah.
said that's like an Adele thing.
I love it. I love that and she made those girls and one guy. She made their night.
She sure did, and
Yeah.
she didn't look like Adele. I mean, the prosthetics really
No, I mean, it
disguised
was
her.
great, and you can see it on my website, PandoraBoxx.com. I
Mm-hmm.
posted the video in case you're listening and you want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And her record 25 just sold 2.4 million
That's insane.
albums, which beats NSYNC's record of the
Good.
biggest selling
Bye.
album. I love NSYNC.
That is them, right? I was like, I didn't just
Yeah, I
reference
was like,
Backstreet Boys, did I? Ooh.
Ooh, don't do that. Ooh.
That would have been bad.
Ooh, I just want to make that noise all day.
I just came.
Oh
Oh my! What? Oh my God! An alien with no money. Didn't you just say when you drink the night before you can't do your upper register in your
That
voice?
wasn't upper. That was like
That was like
that was
nasal.
in my back in my throat, like a penis.
You got a muppet in your throat. There. Oh my God!
I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
So many
what's
things.
happening? I just some gay news. Reed Ewing, who's on Modern Family, he plays the boyfriend of the one chick. He's really cute, and he just kind of outed himself, but he's not really out because he said somebody was hot, and somebody was like, "Did you just out yourself?" He's like, "Oh, I was never really in." He's like, "Everyone kind of knows."
He just never officially announced.
So I read that, and then it had a link to this piece that he wrote on Huffington Post about body dysmorphic disorder, and which it's really good because he's not very. I don't know how old he is right now, but when he came here, he was like 19. He felt like he needed all his plastic surgery, so he had
At 19?
yeah, like cheek implants, chin
Oh,
implants,
that's
and so many of it
horrible.
was like botched, and then they had to go back and fix it, and so it's like this whole. It's just so sad. But then it
19.
he says now he's like comfortable with who he is and
Right.
everything. But
Well, I don't know many 19-year-olds who are truly comfortable, and you don't know who you are yet.
No.
You're still kind of going through your own layers and figuring out what makes you tick and who you are. And
no, ugh.
yeah, I wouldn't go back to being 19 unless I knew what I know now. I mean,
No.
you're like, I would.
Maybe I would like to be as thin as I was when I was 19.
True. I would like.
Not that I'm big, but I'm like,
You were not big at all.
yeah.
At all.
No, actually, I was actually like really, really like rail thin. So I
Oh, really?
don't want to be like that.
I may have actually been bigger when I was 19. I was a really fat kid. Like really. And once a fat kid, you're kind of always a fat kid. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, especially
Oh,
being
yeah.
a teenager and coming up and just.
But that's like
Yeah.
anybody that's ever sent me a message that's a youthful child out there. I'm just like, oh, just buck it up a
Like
little
you're
bit.
gonna get through it. It's gonna suck, but you're gonna get through it.
Seems like it sucks, and it does, but you'll get through it, and it won't be that long. And then all of
Right.
a sudden, you'll be like, oh my god, where did my whole life go?
Yeah. And
But
then-
it's like the teenagers are terrible, and school and all that kind of shit makes it worse.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, kids, we're depressing you, but
We're telling them it's gonna be okay. It's
yeah,
the point.
I kind of like the It Gets Better campaign. Like I appreciate the gesture and I like it, but I kind of felt like it's just like a blanket statement. It gets better, and I'm like, yeah, do you really want to just hear it gets better? I mean, it does get better, but
Yeah. I mean, sometimes when you're going through it, nothing sounds good.
Yeah.
No one can tell you anything. You just have to get through it, go through it, get out of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Just empower yourself. Empower yourself. Look in the mirror and say,
Right.
I am hot.
I got a cheeseburger on my chest.
I am hot. I'm going to wear a cheeseburger shirt today. And I'm going to talk in all these different voices.
Look, you got through it. I mean,
it's a daily struggle.
struggle's real.
Oh, but you know what? Something that's not a struggle. That isn't a good segue.
Sometimes the best segues are no segues.
Okay, so some chick. I forget her name. Sorry, but you didn't pay me to promote you anyway. So, some chick on Etsy is making Golden Girl panties. They're granny panties with the picture of the Golden Girls on them.
Oh.
And I just posted it on my Facebook, facebook.com/the Pandora Boxx 2 X's. But it's very funny, and Blanche's are crotchless.
Oh, that's so perfect. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's genius.
Oh, that's so good.
I hope she sends me some free stuff. I want free Golden Girl panties. I actually bought a pair of panties that are there's a little cat face on them. So when you look like if it pulls up,
You
I'm
want a pussy.
like, meow. Speaking of pussy, it's time for Man Crush.
Man Crush.
That was a better segue. You're getting there.
My man crush is Justin Theroux
Oh.
because he's hot, and you saw his naked butt in The Leftovers recently. There was some gifs. I just watched this whole thing. It's gifs,
It's gifts.
not gifs. Yeah, gifs of Justin Theroux's butt, and you know you can get in like a gif cycle. Like you just sit there and you're like, I think I've just watched this 100 times.
Over and over.
I'm like,
and
oh
over,
my god,
and it's
wow.
good every time.
Yeah, I'm like, because he like slips out of the bathtub and like goes, and I just watch him go.
Oh. I'm Googling that.
I put that in, sound effect. When I watch it too in my head, I'm like,
Sounds like a cat. No, well, a nice ass will make you purr. I'm so not aroused right now at all. I think it just went back up inside somehow, like way up
your
inside.
vagina? Are your lips that big?
Yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of horses.
Does your vagina look like bacon strips?
No.
All right, I'm just
It's
checking.
more like sausage.
Ew.
You started it.
I think there's something wrong with your vagina, lady.
Yeah, there's nothing in it right now. That's what's wrong with it.
Well, I hope not. We're doing a radio show. Jesus Christ, on a wooden cross.
What about my man crush?
I was just about to ask you.
Were you? Were you really? Are you just saying that? 'cause
No, I
asked?
was actually.
Well, see, this is, I'm just like, my inner horror nerd is coming out because I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm obsessed with Ash versus Evil Dead. I love it. So
I
my man
haven't. I
crush
want to see it though.
would be Bruce Campbell because I know he's you know, a little bit seasoned now, a little bit up there, but women like older men, and he's funny as shit. And he's
Well,
on TV. It's fine. It's
Richard
good.
Gere is 66 and his
True.
girlfriend's 33.
True. And look at Sean Connery. He's probably dating a 12-year-old. So, hey, what are you going to do? It's so good, though. Like, I don't know if you're a fan of the original movie, but like the camp is there. It's funny. It's sarcastic.
You know, I actually saw Army of Darkness before I saw the original movie. And I
Okay.
only just recently saw the original movie because it was on Netflix. I'm like, you know, I really need to watch this. And I was like, oh, wow, this is terrible.
It's
and I love
supposed
it.
to be. I know.
Um,
It's like you can't stop watching.
Yeah, but I'm a huge fan of his. So, and I loved Army of Darkness. So,
And
yeah.
guess who else is on it? Again, not helping my straight cause, but Xena Warrior Princess is on it. Lucy Lawless is on it.
Lucy Lawless.
I love her, and she plays like
I would be lesbian with Lucy Lawless.
Totally. Like any day. Done. I wouldn't know.
Well, lesbian in like theory, because I really don't want to eat a pussy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that part. That would be the hard part.
I think
Yeah.
my mom listens to this show. I should be
Hi,
careful.
Mom.
Hi, just talking about licking pussy. Sorry, Mom.
She knows. You think she's surprised at all? Come on.
Good God.
She's
I would,
aware.
I would guess not. That would be my guess after this long a time that she knows me.
Mm-hmm.
So before we bring out our guests, we have to do Straight Girl Says. Straight Girl Says.
But first, let me take a selfie.
All right, I'm going to poop while you tell your story.
Oh. Wow. Well, I'm going to poop into the microphone on your show while you. Oh my God. Please don't make a sound effect for that sound engineer, hot sound engineer, Chris. Please don't do that. All right. Well, I'm mad at you. Well, kind of, sort of.
God.
I yelled at you last night, but I want to yell at you in front of the people because, well, actually, technically, I think it's maybe Paris Balenciaga started it. But so I did a show last week, and one of my other comic friends took pictures of the show and posted it. And this random person who I don't know them, just on Facebook was like, oh my God, is that Samantha Hale from the Pandora Boxx show? And my friend was like, yeah, she does it. And this girl said, oh my God, I love Morgan's assistant. I hate you.
My God.
I blame Mariah,
So
but you
funny.
just keep it going.
I don't think I've said it on the show, have I?
No, because
Oh, okay.
well,
Like
yes,
here.
yes, you have.
Oh, sorry.
But
Sorry about it.
Thank you. The only good that came from that. Well, I thought it was funny actually, but it proves that people are listening.
Yeah.
Yay!
Whoa.
I'll take it.
Listeners,
listeners.
sponsors,
Yeah,
sponsors. I would like
sponsors.
some
Give us
sponsors.
money.
Money. All right, I'm very excited. No strangers here to the UBN family. We've got Emerson Collins and
Yay.
Blake McIver. And I
So
I
cute.
kept wanting to say McIvy, so I was like, let me make sure. It's like McIver. It's not.
Got it.
I don't know why I wanted it to be. And they are from they have a show here. Well, Emerson does with Del Shores, and that Blake's on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're on the People's Couch, the show on Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah, I'm very excited. They're gonna be fun. So we're gonna play a little bit of Blake's new song or latest song. This is Who We Are, and I'm gonna go get them from the green room.
Pulling past the signpost of this tiny weathered town, the tears welled up so high inside, I thought that I might drown. Everything is different, but it all looks the same. And now you're here beside me, and I'm rid of all my shame. I just hope that they will see what has always been in me. How much do I love you? Will they understand everything it took for us to get those wedding bands? The road ain't always pretty, and home sometimes seems far, with twists and turns, lessons learned, growing pains and scars. But it's time for me to say, this is who we are.
This is who we are. Homosexuals. I love that song. It's pretty. It almost made me cry, but
Almost.
Me in spirit.
I don't know.
If you hadn't had your tear ducts removed.
Yes, I sold them for a pair of heels.
That's fair.
They were cute.
That's fair.
They were on sale, $9.99.
Oh,
Cheap.
wow.
So welcome, Emerson Collins and Blake McIver.
Thank you. Yay. It's so good to be
Ah,
here.
the studio audience is living,
They are.
getting their lives.
Well, they actually
Wow.
live here.
They live in Samantha's vagina.
They
actually.
do. Well, someone's
Oh.
got to.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, she's
It's
spacious.
a lot of
Is
sound.
it 8 miles wide?
It's very Eminem. It's very 8 Mile.
So, the People's Couch, the season finale is
Tonight.
Tonight in just a few short hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
on Bravo. Right?
Yes, 10
Bravo.
o'clock Eastern and specific time.
Specific.
I don't remember what movie that's from, but somebody said it. It makes me laugh every time I always say it.
I will
Check
be-
your local listings.
I will be stealing that.
Have you ever seen the TV show Raising Hope?
Oh my
Yes.
God,
Totally
yes.
addicted to it. And I love that every episode Martha Plimpton says something wrong. Like
Yes.
she pronounces words wrong.
I
or
love
says
her.
And
So
Cloris
amazing.
Leachman just wandered around in the background,
Oh,
doing whatever she
completely.
wants.
With a
In a
drink.
bra.
There were
In
no
a bra.
lines. It was like,
No.
here's your outfit. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Just business. I think
Exactly.
they just handed her props.
Uh-huh.
Well-
And she's the best part.
I love Cloris Leachman, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much she's still
left.
there. Yeah.
Oh, right.
No, only because she was a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race season I was on, and she's a
that.
legend. It was Cloris Leachman and Debbie Reynolds.
Oh, wow.
And half the time I was like, I don't think Cloris Leachman knows where she is.
It's fine.
And she was walking around in slippers.
She
and just,
thought
like,
she was
waving at
judging Miss
people.
America.
Oh my God, she was funny there, but I adore her. So she
Leslie
can do no
Jordan
wrong.
tells a great story about the year that he won Best Actor and Guest Actor in an Emmy for Will and Grace. He was presenting with Cloris Leachman, and right before her dress ripped, and they were like stapling it up the sides, and he's like panicked, and she's like, "Honey, I've done this a dozen times. If we can't work it out, we're fucked." And now they walked onto the stage.
Well,
I was like, "Well, she's
you
a
go.
genius."
Oh,
I
that's.
love that.
I'm just gonna get. I want to. No, I'm gonna say it, and I question myself when I say things like this, but it's a
Trust
joke.
yourself.
I'm gonna get a sex change when I'm older because it's funnier to be an older woman. I think.
Absolutely, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't
Say
believe
that.
I can't believe I hesitated because I was like, "Fuck!" I should just be
What?
able to
Because
say
of
what I
people
want.
and things?
Yeah,
That's your
Right.
life choice
Yeah,
and your
that's
journey,
right.
and the whole point of all of the movements is to be able to live your own truth. If that becomes your
Right.
truth, no one can argue with
Yeah.
it.
I love
then we
it.
have to accept
Even if you do it for comedy.
Yeah,
That's as valid a reason.
it's true.
I support your truth.
Okay.
So me being like, I'm gonna.
They can
get,
hate
I'm,
tweet me.
They already do.
Oh my God.
Tell
I
me more.
fucking hate tweets so much.
Yeah.
Like, well, I find them hilarious. And mainly it's because I guess I'm a narcissist and I don't really care what anybody else
You're like
thinks.
attention.
And so I'm like, oh, stranger on the internet, it's so awkward that you think I care what you think.
Exactly.
I got one today about my hair, which usually they come for your hair.
All the time.
What? How can anyone say anything negative about this mane?
Somebody with 0 followers, so I just tweeted them back and said,
Ooh.
because it was like, oh my God, dude, find a new hairstyle. And I went, oh my God, dude, find some followers.
My God. Wow.
Somebody
hate
spent the
people.
afternoon tweeting every cast member of our show about how desperate we were for attention and fake. And I was like, that is a lot of work for you to not, like, you can just not watch it.
You could be like, not that
Do you know-
desperate.
Oh.
You know how that's how that works? Like,
Yeah.
no one's
Yeah.
got your
Right.
eyes glued open to watch the people's couch.
Unless there is a
Right.
hostage situation that we're not aware of. But they clearly could still tweet, so.
It's
Yeah.
like Clockwork Orange in your living room. What's
Oh,
happening?
totally. Oh my God.
Someone tagged me in a post after they watched my Drag Center recap for Drag Race, and they're like, ugh, this recap is so not funny. I wish Pandora would have succeeded when she tried to kill herself all those years ago. And maybe she'll do us all a favor and try again. And I was like,
Oh, you got my tweet.
Samantha, it was like happy early birthday.
You got
I was like,
read it.
wow. I'm like, it's just a recap
awful.
online, and you don't
Oh
have
my
to watch
God.
it.
I have to say
Oh
that
my
like
God.
your the drag race fans, like the stans of particular drag queens, I'm like, this is so awkward because you realize that all of these queens are friends. So when y'all like fight about like who's the best and the other one's the worst person on the planet, it should be set on fire. I'm like, you
Right.
know, they all know each other and like it's a game
Right.
and they're like clowns.
Yeah.
So it's like fun.
It's just a
Calm down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Also,
get
like,
it.
don't love someone you don't know that much. Like,
Right.
You don't know
True.
them.
Right.
Like them a lot. Like love their stuff, buy the merch, watch the
Buy
videos,
that
share the
merch.
videos, comment on everything. But like, don't love somebody so much that like you need to hate somebody else because of who
Right.
you
Yeah,
love.
and trust me, some of the people that you love and you know you wouldn't really love them if you knew.
If
them.
you knew them.
If you knew the
I'm
truth.
just saying. Willem. No, I'm kidding. I can say that.
Oh.
You know, you were living your truth. You
It is
are
my
just
truth.
living your truth.
It is.
But it's true though. Like I remember, like first coming on, like hanging out at the shows and getting to meet people and everything. Some of the people who I thought I cannot stand, blah, 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 were the nicest human beings I've ever met.
Yeah.
And some of the ones who I really loved were just,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Morgan.
Nothing of
Yeah.
Oh,
Hashtag
My-
blame Morgan.
yay! The blame
My
is
weird
back.
funny story, like Laganja was so controversial. I've known
Yeah.
Laganja since she was 10 years old.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And so it was like, so watching the season and being like,
Yeah.
oh, like, but that was such a sort of the first time that I was like, oh, I really, really know somebody before seeing how they're portrayed in reality television. And I was like, she got a
Editing.
lot of like, and I've known you since you were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And well, I mean, and you know, I don't think we can all like that blame the editing thing becomes lazy, but there is an element of like your storyline is what it is, and like you don't realize how you're behaving till you get to watch it.
Right. And they choose to show what they want to choose
Yeah.
to show.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you and I don't think not to say that Laganja acted like an asshole. She didn't. She just was kind of crazy. But if you act like an asshole on the show, you're gonna like. Oh wait, I'm sorry. How did I want to say that?
Well, I feel
if
like
you never act like an asshole, they can't make you look like an
yes,
asshole.
like
Right.
they
So
can't
that's what I was trying
make
to
you
say.
say
Yeah,
something
yeah.
you didn't
They
say.
can't
Yeah.
put words into your
But
mouth.
they can take it out of context.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
And do.
Or they can encourage behavior,
Oh,
which
yeah.
that's on you
Which
if you
good,
follow.
yes, and
but-
good producers should. So like,
Yeah.
don't be a
That's-
pushover.
They have to create drama.
That's
Well,
the TV show.
After you've been shooting all day and then you do those interviews and they're just
Oh,
they're
yeah.
trying to get something out of you. At a certain point, you're just like, I want to
done.
say it so I can go to bed and sleep.
Yeah.
Here it
I
is.
have to be here in the morning. Here you go.
Yeah.
What a fucking cunt. But look, well, I didn't know Laganja that well before, but every time I worked with her, I really enjoyed her. I really
Yeah.
liked her, and I saw her on the show, and I was like, who is that? What is happening?
Right.
Yeah.
But she's doing really well now, though. I think she's kind of like. I think people remember more of like her funny sayings and everything
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
Yeah.
She's on tour with Miley right now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. She's doing fine.
Well, and there is a huge difference between young people that get on television and people that have some experience. Like, there's
True,
a
she
huge
was
difference
young.
between being 22 or 23 and being 26 or 27, just in life.
Right.
Yeah.
Much
Oh,
less like when
huge.
you're a camera there and you feel the need. It's like right now, I'm like, oh, how's my hair? Like, what? Like, if there's a camera, you feel the need to be like, I'm doing something interesting.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, you pass 30, you're like,
Whatever.
be interested or don't.
Right.
people.
Seriously.
Watch, don't.
I've been like that since 16 though, so I have
Smart.
no excuse.
You're ahead of the
16,
curve.
8, 9.
Yeah.
16, like 2 years ago? Oh my gosh.
You're so kind.
I know.
The sweetest.
You look so
Just
pretty.
the sweetest.
you. Oh my
Somebody
God.
somebody tweeted today, please talk about the Little Rascals. And I'm like, oh, I'm sure that's exactly what he wants to talk
like,
about.
What do you want to know?
Blake was a little rascal in the movie.
That is so cute. I used to watch the original show.
I'm sure you never talk about this ever.
I look really great for 95, right?
Yeah.
Watch the original show.
Amazing.
People used to say that. Well, you were in the original Little Rascals, and I was like,
because people don't know.
no, because they don't know. Because
Yeah.
there've been like straight to DVD remakes, you know,
Right.
and like follow up movies
Right,
and
right.
stuff
Right.
like that. But
People
so it
like-
always makes me laugh when they're like, "Oh, you were in the original." I'm like, "Yes,
Oh.
Right.
our gang,
Oh.
1929."
Right. Right.
I'm a vampire.
Thanks, Dr.
Yeah, I know.
Dubrow.
Right? Seriously.
Oh my god.
I know.
Okay, so let's get into the soapbox.
Ooh, raise that soapy
Oh.
roof.
Bubbly. That's also a noise from Samantha's vagina.
Yes, it is.
We
We
has
just
a
put a
lot to
microphone
say.
up there one day. It was just like, go. And that's
Wow.
what
It's
happened.
really good work. I hope she gets
Yeah.
residuals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I
does
found my
she?
keys, and I was like,
Well, I had to get the spot, you know.
okay, so I talk about him way more than I need to, but
Oh.
I mean, Donald Trump now, wants to register Muslims in a national database. That's his solution for everything. You know, kind of like Nazi Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I would just like to publicly state, if anyone is voting Republican, please let me know who you are, so I can get rid of you before 2016 happens, because I don't want to be your friend.
No.
Problem solved. You're like,
Wait, when you said
sorry.
get rid of, like
I know,
I
I was
thought you
like-
meant like eliminate.
I know. I kind of was like, oh wait, that sounds like I'm gonna go
That was very
kill
like-
people. No, I mean just out of just.
You just want to defriend them.
Defriend,
I'm going
block
to make a
them on
registry of
I wanna-
Republicans in my life.
Yeah.
I want to
right?
douche them out of my life.
Oh,
Totally.
Oh.
I don't know. Like when I first saw that, I got sick to my stomach. I'm like, that's the most disgusting thing that I've heard probably ever, that he would even consider doing that to human beings.
Right.
Like, did we learn nothing? And if you notice, the article, which is on the New York Times, did you notice the article was called "Donald Trump Sends Off a Fuhrer
Oh.
to call with the call register in the yeah?
Oh.
Don't you think? I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
course
I'm
they
sure.
did.
I'm
Well,
sure
they did that on purpose.
And to me, the follow-up was even worse, where they were like, well, a reporter said it, and I was like, here's the thing. If you say something like that to me, it's real easy to go, no.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. No,
like,
he-
there's no confusion because, like, oh, a reporter suggested it, and he was just saying we should register terrorists. Right. And the problem is that you thought registering Muslims and registering terrorists
it's
is
the same
thing.
thing. Exactly. Oh, and then he tried to blame. Well, the music was really loud, so
Girl.
he tried to. Don't blame music, you dick. I mean, you can blame Bieber for a lot of things, but not for
Yes,
that.
But not that.
You know.
Not that.
The Justin Bieber diet is a great diet though, because I listen to his songs and it gets so nauseous I don't want to eat anything.
Good
Oh
idea.
yeah, that's a really smart
great
one. I'm gonna
idea.
try
Nicely
that.
done.
Yeah.
You and Craig should put that in the workout video. Be like, and if you don't feel like working out, just listen to these 8 Justin Bieber tracks, and you won't be hungry today.
Oh
At
god.
that point in the
I'm
workout, when you're getting hungry, it's just
But he did. So he is recalling that statement or retracting that statement. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Like, yes, you fucking did.
yeah.
Right.
Well,
Well,
you're disgusting.
he also just admitted that he doesn't fact check anything that he's
No.
anything
That
he's
seems.
stating.
I sure. I believe
I would
that.
say that's true for all the Republican candidates. That they
Yeah,
look
like
back.
the
Yeah.
super racist meme that he retweeted the other day about black on black crime, where he was like, "Black
didn't
people
even see
kill
that.
everybody." Oh, it's so like horrifyingly,
No.
genuinely
Oh, I didn't
horrifying.
see
Someone
it.
else tweeted it, and he just retweeted it. It was like all these statistics about how basically black people kill everyone. Like none of the statistics
God.
accurate. It was like black on black crime, black on white crime, like that white people don't really kill white people. Like all of them
Oh, they
completely
don't?
wrong. And here's the thing: I looked at it, and I don't have these numbers memorized, and I was like, this is obviously wrong. Like I just looking at
Right.
it, obviously wrong.
Right.
But he looked at it and was like, seems right, retweeted it.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that that just makes me sick. I
And
don't
you know, it's like every notorious serial killer is white. So, but they
the
do
only
that.
ones.
Right.
Right, and right. Domestic terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vast
Yeah.
majority white.
The only and they're like
So-
eating each other too. I mean, but then we get blockbuster movies out of it. Come on, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes. Aquarius
So at
was a
least
great
there's
show.
that. Yeah. At least
Aquarius
there's
was a
that.
great
That's all that's important. I
I
don't care if you
mean-
killed a bunch of people as long as I get a good
long as I
serial
get-
killer movie out of it.
I mean,
Even if
Priorities.
it's a Lifetime movie.
never caught
Yeah.
the Zodiac. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Keep killing.
Killing. We need a sequel. It's fine.
It's really important.
It is.
Art.
It's art.
Art.
It's art.
It's good to have goals.
So is Donald Trump's campaign, like the worst performance art ever.
Oh.
Like people were
Oh,
mad at the
man.
piss Christ, and I'm like, nobody's mad at this. You're not mad
Yeah,
at this
right?
though.
Right.
Oh, and let's register Muslims. All those people with guns, we can't register those. We can't invade people's privacy. But Muslims, sure, let's do that.
Exactly. I don't understand it. Don't understand it.
That's my disapproving side.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that.
I'm an actor.
Yeah. I'm an actor.
Oh my god. So I don't want to talk about Trump anymore.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Till
Okay,
next
so,
week.
So I saw this article about that a shunned gay teen wins the lottery, and now his parents want to have some of that money. They're like, on Reddit. He posted this. His name was I don't want to give up. And he said that he won like over $15 million, and his parents feel that they're entitled to 1/4 of it, even though they didn't talk to him for 5 years when he came out as gay. From like 15 to 20, they didn't speak to him. I say fuck that.
Yes. I think my favorite part is that it's not like he didn't offer them money. He offered them some, and they were like, that's not enough.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
offered to pay their mortgage.
Yeah.
And then a sum on top of it, and they're like,
And that
no.
was still not good enough for them.
You pigs. Well,
Yeah,
you know what? Now this
awful.
guy, he's got $15 million, and a parent ain't a problem anymore. Fuck you. Bye.
It's legitimately horrifying because there's this thing about like we would all give our parents money. Like I would love to be able to buy my parents a house. Like he clearly, in spite of being treated terribly by them for
Sure.
years, was still like, I'm going to give them money, and their response was not enough. I was like, oh, that says a lot about who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody with good relationships with their parents who their parents would be like, but how much are you giving us?
Right.
I can't. No.
But how much? But oh,
I cannot
really? That's
imagine my
it?
mother if I had that money. Like, well,
I
where's
would have
my
to
money?
convince my parents to take. I'd be like, I'm buying you a house. They'd be like, no, just take us to
Yeah.
dinner. I'd be like, I won
Right.
$15 million. I think.
Be like, oh, okay. Well,
that's a lot of
Spago it is.
dinners.
That's like Chipotle for years.
yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's ew. Did you have to?
Yes.
You did. I do love Chipotle, and I'm very sad about all the E. coli, all the
I know, right?
About
It's
that.
stuff
frightening.
that's happening. I'm like, does it stop me from going there?
Not
I
at
mean,
all.
I'm
Not
like,
at all.
it'd be a great diet plan.
Yep.
Wait,
you
what?
I
know?
mean, problem solved.
Enjoy it coming in, and then it comes right back out.
So
It's
much more.
great.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
happening with Chipotle? And
They had a bunch of like bacteria scares or E.
Oh.
coli, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it hasn't crossed the border yet.
Yeah,
into
it's so.
California.
I'm like, we're
Okay.
cool.
It's fine.
We're cool. But yeah, no, those parents, I'm sorry. Also, so he went and posted on Reddit asking like, what do you think I should do? Like, when did Reddit become like a therapy couch?
Oh my God,
like,
it
yeah,
is.
it's the near.
that's like the
Yeah.
answer. Find the answer
the
on
voice
Reddit.
of reason is
Yeah,
on Reddit.
what?
I don't know.
What?
Of course, most people were like, don't give them anything. Like,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
all. I was like, oh, well.
You know what?
right,
I think would be
Reddit.
great. Why doesn't he take the money that would have been for their mortgage and whatever sum and donate it to to a center, like an LGBT center,
Yeah.
in their name? Yeah, sold.
Oh, so
Yes,
they have
Samantha.
a plaque in their
Right?
name on the front
Exactly.
of the
Wouldn't that
LGBT
just piss
center.
them
off?
Yes.
That'd be
Thank you,
so
Mr.
great.
and Mrs.
Yeah.
for your generous contribution.
Yeah, like or specifically to like a program that works with high school students.
Yeah.
who are
Right.
coming
Yeah.
out. Considering he said he almost failed high school, dropped out because he was so devastated.
well, and LGBT
Experiencing-
homelessness is such a huge
Yeah.
problem with kids. you
yeah,
know.
put the parents' name right on it and a big fat check. That's what I would
I hope
do.
he follows
Yeah.
up with how Thanksgiving goes.
Oh, yeah,
Totally.
from his
Good
yacht.
yes.
Oh my god.
Just
It's kind of like the ultimate revenge, though, right? Like
Yeah.
these people that shunned you, that should be love you, and you're like rich now. Now they're like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
you're like,
Yep.
bye. I mean, I would have been bye, but he was a little bit nicer. But I would have been
Yeah.
like, bye, bitch.
I don't know.
And be like, new phone, who dis?
That's
Yeah.
what,
Oh,
New phone.
new phone. Who did?
who dis. That's
I
why
got the 6S now. I don't got your number.
Oh my
Who
god,
dis?
that's so fabulous.
Sorry.
Who did?
That's why I think the hashtag of the week should be
Hashtag of the week.
hashtag bye bitch.
Yes.
Yes.
Hashtag bye bitch. Hashtag who dis.
Who
That's
dis.
my new favorite
Who
thing.
dis.
Who dis?
Somebody just did that to me, and I was like, "Bitch, did you really just give me the who's
Yep.
this phone?
Mm-mm.
You were not my
Yep.
friend anymore." They're like, "No, I really did lose my." Yeah, sure.
But don't you? But really though, when you get a new phone, don't you transfer your number
cloud.
Yes,
Yeah, like
yes.
come on, we
Yeah.
can't really use that excuse anymore.
Not really.
I mean, I don't know how Android works, but like anybody else.
Yeah, I'm
on
just
now.
honest. I'm just be like, I didn't save your number.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just
You-
Better to be
Mhm.
upfront about it.
Just
Yeah.
I don't remember. This is like Robbie. I'm like, I still don't know.
Robbie,
Narrow it
Ooh,
down.
Hey,
Come on.
Yeah.
That's when you just respond, "Hey, girl."
Well,
Hey,
because
you.
occasionally I like to
up?
have a cocktail when I'm out at a drag
What?
show.
No.
What?
Who?
No.
You?
No.
It's weird. I
God.
know. I know. And sometimes I am feeling really lovely and give my number out to people, and then I'm kind of like,
Oh, whoops.
who's this person?
Do you want me to hold on to your phone when we're out?
No,
at
it doesn't.
shows?
I don't. No, I don't usually bring it around, but
Okay.
it doesn't happen all the time. But sometimes I'm like talking to people, and literally I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Who am I talking to?
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
And then I look through it, and I'm like, there's no name. Oh,
no.
And there's
Fact.
no like back conversation to remind
Yeah,
you.
no,
like,
see, that's the
oh,
thing. Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, nope.
Nothing.
Oops.
Oops.
Hashtag bye, bitch.
The bag bitch.
Exactly. That should be the default.
Oh. Okay, so another story. I didn't even know this was a thing, but in Zimbabwe, there is the Mr. Ugly competition.
Oh.
And there was a bit of a controversy at this Mr. Ugly pageant because the pageant judges crowned the new winner of Zimbabwe's 4th annual Mr. Ugly contest, and it was upsetting supporters of the crowd favorite who called the winner too handsome and prompted a riot during the event.
my God.
Judges on Saturday chose 42-year-old Nson Ser, citing his numerous missing front teeth and wide range of grotesque facial. I mixed it
Groschel.
together.
That works.
It works.
Groschel facial expressions over Willem Belli. Over William
planted the seed.
Masvidal, who held the title since 2012.
Oh.
I mean, I do
So-
love his candy corn teeth.
The ones that he
Yeah.
has left.
The guy said, I am naturally ugly. He is not. He is only ugly when he opens his mouth. I know a lot of people like that, actually. Do we have to lose our teeth to win? This is cheating, shouted another contestant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Insults were hurled at the judges. I'm just like, well,
But I mean,
even
how-
at the
but-
Mr. Ugly pageant, there's controversy.
How horrifying to like be not quite ugly enough. Like it's not a compliment.
You can't
It's not to
even
say
win
you're-
the ugly
no, Yeah,
award.
like you fail at being
God, you're
ugly.
a failure. Exactly.
And also, like, you're really close, but you're not the winner.
Right.
So you're
Ugh.
like almost the worst. Neither of them actually that ugly. Like, I feel like here in America, in Appalachia, we have like 100 people that would beat both of these guys. I mean, the reigning champ, the like 3 years in a row that everyone rioted for, which I love that the reigning Mr. Ugly has a fan base because why not?
Get your fan base.
He looks
sells
kind of
merch.
like his wrinkles on his forehead look like a second facial expression. Like I was sort of obsessed, but he's like not that ugly. Like he's interesting. I
No, I
would just
didn't
call.
think he
I
was
would just say his
ugly.
face has character.
Right.
It's like a lifetime of expression. The candy corn teeth guy that won, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
he's
and I'm-
worse than you, but still not
yeah.
like Nell, like
Yeah.
that region of America.
Well, the guy that lost should start his own pageant and be like Mr. Mediocre, Mr. Average. I
Yeah.
won, yay!
Yeah.
You know,
Mr. Meh.
Mr. Yeah,
Meh.
Mr. Meh,
yeah.
Mr. Take it or leave it.
Oh my God, you guys! Last night I won Miss Meh.
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 Miss Met
Exactly.
America.
It's just so opposite. Like, and apparently, the guy that won was like, "I hope to get a TV contract, and I've already moved around my performance schedule, and I'm showcasing.
sir.
I'm going to be on
Oh.
TV." I'm like, that is so opposite of like America.
Also, like,
Yeah.
isn't the point that you have a face for radio?
Yeah.
Like, that is the, like
Exactly.
what? Like, he should get a radio contract. Be
Right.
like, that you have personality,
unless
sir.
he's going to go into the sci-fi genre or the horror genre.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
could be a Klingon.
Think of all the money they would save on prosthetics and like blackout for
Well,
the
there you
teeth.
go.
But
There
it's
you
where is
go.
it? Uganda? Is that where it is?
Zimbabwe.
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 Well, they must not have meth there because like there's so much more meth face in America that's
know.
way worse than either of these gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Like so much worse. So I'm like,
Oh, I know.
they don't know ugly. They
Right.
don't.
Right.
I lost me to meth. Like those people would sweep this pageant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
what's
not
the
a
pro-
but
maybe
then
they'll
that
go
would
to
be
Zimbabwe.
cheating. That would be like steroids.
Like doing it on
Of the
purpose.
ugly
So,
content.
Like I did a lot of
Yeah.
meth to win the Mr. Ugly
Yeah.
contest to get the
That'd be
television
cheating.
show.
Mr. Ugly Fresno.
It's, the title gets revoked.
Mr. Ugly
Mr. Ugly
Fresno.
Bakersfield.
You just get a gift baggie
Yeah.
for winning.
Oh, exactly.
Nope. Nope.
I'm just trying to be supportive.
Mr. Ugly La Brea.
Mr. Ugly.
Oh, I walked
They
into.
hold it at
I
the
walked
donut
into.
time.
When I was looking for apartments out here, I had to pee, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just use this McDonald's bathroom on the corner of La
Oh,
Brea
boy.
and Santa Monica." And
That's
I,
a whoops.
I walked
Oh.
into a meth party. I was like,
Oops.
"Oh."
Oh.
The bathroom was really clean though, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
like
and it was like
spotless.
one person that worked there too, and I was like, "Oh God,
Oh,
can I just pee quick? And are they gonna kill me?" Because that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my
They're like
God.
drug
Of
dealer. I'm
course.
like, no.
do you get a hot apple pie with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one guy's standing there, and then he's like, "Oh, I just messed myself. Oh, that's so embarrassing." I'm like,
Oh.
Oh.
Sir.
everything that's happening right now is
Wow.
embarrassing.
Don't cry out loud.
One, you're doing meth in the McDonald's bathroom on La Brea and Santa Monica, so you should probably
Life
check your
choices.
life. Check your life.
Life choices.
I would-
Hashtag bye,
yeah.
bitch.
I would be more upset about having to eat McDonald's, though. I don't know. I might take the meth.
I don't think they were eating McDonald's. I think they were just
It's the
They
gathering
just
place.
found themselves. Yeah, it's just a place to be.
they came in for some meth and a shit. But
McMeth. They wanted some McMeth.
No one will question us here.
I know.
It's on the 99-cent menu.
Sure is.
oh no.
You got
Oh, okay. So we do one story that just makes you go, what? What?
also my vagina.
I'm in someone else's vagina. I can't get out.
Oh, Mr. Hanky's up there too? Oh,
Oh, no.
I am not.
Well,
so
you know,
good.
speaking of shitting yourself at McDonald's.
Segue. Good
Uh,
segue. Finally, it only took an hour,
I know.
but you got it. Okay.
An Indiana woman was arrested after she attempted to leave a blow-up sex doll and a poop-covered dildo on someone's porch.
Oh.
Then pulled out a gun on two men as she was trying to flee the scene. She explained that she was looking for an old school friend's house in the neighborhood, but couldn't remember their first name. She wanted to play a prank on them, she claimed, after
Good friend.
she pulled it out. So she said she left a blow-up sex doll and a dildo covered in dog feces on the porch of a home. Two men had interrupted her, and she became alarmed and pulled a gun on them and demanded that they let her leave. She's like, "Get that fucking out of my way. Are you gonna move, or am I gonna have to move it for you?" Oh, and what's shocking is this is actually not in Florida.
For once.
Wow.
all of our
What?
messed up news stories.
Indianapolis.
Oh.
Oh.
I had to read that twice because I was like, wait, this didn't happen
sure?
in
Are you
Florida?
sure?
Florida?
So
Indianapolis, Florida.
No, you know what that means? That Marcus Bachman was just doing drag again. Stopped off on the way home.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I want to hear from? The friend.
Yeah.
Like somebody interview the friend.
The school friend that she couldn't remember
I
his
don't
The
name.
elementary school
yeah.
friend.
I don't know if she
Yeah.
actually had the friend because I don't think you can blame the coke if you don't know your friend.
We
like,
hadn't
at
talked
all.
in 47 years, but I just
Yeah.
want to stop
But I
by and
just
say,
wanna play
hey,
a
girl,
prank. Hey,
hey.
girl. Here-
Leave a blow up doll and say, bye, bitch.
Yeah, here's a prank. Here's a dildo covered in dog feces.
What a waste of a dildo,
And a blow up doll.
right?
I mean, like, it's going to get punked. Like, it's not going to last long there.
No, I mean,
No.
what
And I
happened?
feel like they aren't cheap.
It's cold
No.
right now in Indianapolis.
Yeah, weird. If she's like this, like coke junkie, where did she get the money to buy a blow up doll and a dildo to waste on someone she doesn't even know?
How much coke do you have to do to think? You know what I'm going to do right
I
now? I
This is a
am
good
gonna go
idea.
get a blow up doll, and I'm going to go to that what's his name's place.
You
and
know,
leave
what's his
it.
name?
Yeah, you know. The
You know what else
friends
would be-
What's his
from
name?
the class.
What else would be hilarious? I'm gonna take this dildo and I'm gonna rub some dog shit on it and leave it on the porch. That's hilarious. What a fun night out in the town on Indianapolis.
I
It's obviously an
mean,
inside joke from elementary school.
Oh.
I
you know.
guess, but if you can remember an inside joke from that long ago, you can't remember the person's name that you have the inside joke with.
Because when I was 7, like shitty dildos, that was definitely like
Yeah.
a big joke between me and my
Right.
friends.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Ma'am. Bye, bitch. Hashtag bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Hashtag shitty dildos.
Oh.
I just don't know. Like, to me, that would never be a fun joke ever. I
I
mean,
just-
maybe it's because I'm also a homosexual, so
But no, but
shitty dildos.
regardless, yeah, I don't get like what's the like, haha, gotcha in that. Like you walk outside, you look down and you see a blow up doll and a dildo. You're like, what the fuck? And then
A poopy
what
dildo.
comes like
A
yeah.
frozen poopy popsicle dildo.
Yeah, that's true. A poopsicle dildo.
yeah.
Oh,
I would just
God.
actually scream. I would be
right?
like,
And run back in the house.
I've had some jokes bomb before, but not like that.
I would
mean,
call 911. I'd be like, there's a poopy dildo on my porch.
You would.
Somebody please help me.
Well, how did it get there,
Help me, I'm
sir?
poor.
I don't know.
I think it was from my grade school
An
friend.
old
Dropped it off.
Can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name.
name.
But we had this running joke when we were at 9 that
Oh man.
about shitty dildo. I don't know.
It's a thing, obviously, in
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
Yes.
Oh, obviously, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
She's a real looker too, not to
Oh
not to
yeah.
go on someone's look, but good God, girl.
She could enter the contest. I think she might do quite well.
Miss Matt.
Mr.
Mr. Miss
Ugly Zimbabwe meth.
Yeah. Just keep do what you're doing. Just smear that dildo all over your face. You're good.
Meth.
Knock a few teeth out. It's gonna happen.
Meth.
Yeah. Meth.
Dreams.
Dreams.
Hashtag squad goals. Hashtag bye, bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, bye bitch. Hashtag bye bitch.
I love that. My favorite is still who dis though. I'm sorry.
Who dis?
Who dis?
That's literally she walked around on the porch.
Oh, I know exactly.
Who it is?
Who it is?
Callback. Hashtag callback.
It's that little girl. Yes, comedy, because you're teaching,
Yes.
right? On the show? That's a callback.
It's me. You remember me?
That girl from elementary school.
Remember me from 40 years ago.
Who it is?
Oh my god.
Remember that one time we were playing with a shitty dildo on the sandbox?
What if it was like, remember that one time back in Florida?
Yes.
All
There we go.
together?
Now it makes
Yes.
more sense.
All the way around.
Back in Florida. Oh, Florida.
So good. Oh, but it was good. But you know what? I don't think we have any like affirming sound effects, like "good job" or
No.
like we don't
need
have
to-
any of
we
that.
It's all dark.
It's all dark.
We
It's all.
just need that, like,
suck.
that 80s, like, slow clap where you're like,
Could we do a slow clap? Yeah.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing
No, you need to get that 80s like studio audience. Woo!
Oh my god.
Or that like little guitar riff that happens at the
But
end of like
not
a quirky
Totally.
scene.
The end
And
of
not
Friends.
but not the white people one, like the ethnic one, from like a different world.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
get that one.
Do you have anything for Martin?
That generically
Oh,
ethnic
no.
studio audience. There was like, oh, sitcoms are just racist because the audience sounds different.
Oh.
Just
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on my show.
Yay.
Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Oh, they're still here.
And like a veto waving to the crowd.
And the
Totally.
People's Couch, the season finale is tonight.
Yes.
It is.
And where can we find you, Emerson and Blake?
On Facebook, Emerson Collins Official. On Twitter, @actually Emerson. Send me the hate tweets. I live.
Ooh.
Hate tweets. Hate
And
tweets.
on Facebook, Blake McIver Official, and Blake McIver everywhere else. Twitter, Instagram, the whole business.
Yay. Thank you. You guys are such a cute couple.
Oh.
Oh, so perfect.
I covet your hair. I'm like looking
know.
at it going, I hate you, but I like you, but I want that hair. I'm going to get a wig like it.
It'd be good for Pandora in a like sapphic moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Samantha, we can find you at the McDonald's on La Brea and Santa Monica tonight.
Judging the Mr.
Sure
Ugly
Judging
can.
Miss Math.
Judging Miss Math.
As long as I get to judge someone,
Yes.
I'm happy.
There you go. There you go.
But where else can we find you?
At the Samantha Hale on Instagram and Twitter.
Yay! And me, I'm Pandora Boxx. I'm hosting this show on UBN Radio, and you can find me here every Tuesday. But you can also find me at my website, pandoraboxx.com. There's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot. Ew, wow.
Oh,
Meth.
yeah.
Yay.
Oh.
Thank you guys. Bye.
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 Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
In the future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you